High Stakes Cupcakes. Narrator, Samantha. The school bake sale was coming up, and I couldn't wait. Baking sweet treats is one of my favorite things to do. In fact, even though I'm only in the 5th grade, I know what I want to do when I grow up. I want to attend culinary school and open my own bakery. I just love creating new recipes and decorating cupcakes in unique ways. When I heard about the school bake sale, I knew exactly what I wanted to make. My famous Red Devil cupcakes. These delicious cupcakes are a mixture of red velvet and devil's food cake mix topped off with a creamy white frosting. They are my dad's absolute favorites, so I knew they would be a hit with everyone else. Mrs. Ann announced that in addition to selling our treats, we would also be competing for the top treat award. Everyone that came to the bake sale would vote for their favorite treat, and the winner would receive a trophy. I really wanted to win because I wanted to attend a special culinary camp over the summer, and there were a limited number of spots open. You had to be accepted in, and I knew winning a baking competition would really help my application stand out. I had made plans to practice making my delicious cupcakes over the weekend. I knew if I worked hard, I could win. The only thing I forgot about was Susie Dennis. Susie and I do not get along. She goes out of her way to beat me in anything we do. She always has something mean to say about me and loves to try and make other people in our class stay away from me too. Luckily, I have my best friend Kate to stand by my side and not let Susie get to me. Unfortunately for me, Susie knew how much I wanted to win the competition. I tried to keep her in the dark, but she overheard my friends and I talking about the culinary camp, and the next thing I knew, she decides to enter the baking competition too. As if I wasn't already nervous. As much as I didn't like Susie, I knew what an excellent baker she was. During our class Christmas party, she brought in homemade reindeer cookies. Everyone talked about those cookies for weeks. I was more nervous now than ever. The day of the competition arrived, and I was beyond worried about winning. My mom kept assuring me that everything would be fine either way, but I knew how important it was to win. I arrived early and set up my display, which was featured right next to Susie's. She glanced up as soon as I arrived and then quickly looked away and didn't make eye contact with me again. At the end of the day, the winners were announced. I got second place and Susie received first. I was so upset, but my mom made me go over and congratulate her. I prepared myself for a boastful conversation, but I was surprised. Susie told me how delicious my cupcakes were and that she wanted the recipe. She told me that she was applying to the culinary camp too, and she hoped we both got accepted. The funny thing was that she was being totally serious. A week later, I received my acceptance letter in the mail, and when I got to school, I asked Susie if she had heard anything yet. She received her letter in the mail too, but hadn't wanted to say anything in case I wasn't accepted. We both ended up attending the camp, and from that point on, we were the best of friends.